Honey, I found a great clothing sale tonight.
Where?
Our bedroom, 100% off. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to keep a straight face here. Okay. So, everything's good. I'm very happy living in the Philippines. I don't have a complaint. I'm not complaining. So that's not the issue. However, we're recording a video today on the pool. So I told my wife, I said, just prepare because we'll be by the pool. So she said, okay. And I said, we'll get more views if you're wearing a bathing suit. Now, obviously, I was somewhat being sarcastic. I'm not actually being sarcastic because the truth is we would get more views if she's in a bikini. But obviously, I wasn't going to ask her to really wear one for the video. So then she comes downstairs wearing a bikini, and you look very good, honey. I'm not complaining.
Guys.
But
So I make sure I match my bathing suit.
so
My health.
so then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what's going on here? Because you're like walking around in high heels. Well, I've never worn these heels, and they match the bathing suit. I'm like, okay, but you can't walk around like that because I need to focus and actually get stuff done today. So you can't hang out like that all day. And I think you might look suspicious because that's not what you wear by the
I
pool.
don't like. I feel better when I'm wearing heels with bathing suit.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not
But not
complaining.
in swimming. Maybe just go around. And...
Yeah, like, honey, like I said, I'm not complaining. It's going to be distracting for me, and
Yeah, you were just.
it is, not how you normally dress when we're hanging out by the pool. It would be nice, so I'm not complaining. Maybe, I don't know. Okay.
Just, I don't swim in the pool, so that's why I don't really wear. Feels so cold there. I don't know how to swim.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna eat breakfast now, and yeah. Okay. I don't know. Good morning, everyone. It is me again. If you're new to the channel, my name is Corey. My wife's name is Raquel. We live in the Philippines. We are very happy about living in the Philippines. I'm originally from Chicago. She's originally from the Philippines. And I want to start off this video on a positive note. It is beautiful outside today. The yard looks great. The house looks great. The animals are all healthy. Everything is good. We do have one issue though, however. It's been raining for the last 5 days straight. That being said, because it's been raining and the pool just keeps filling up, we now have an issue. So, as you can tell, it is a very pretty green, but nonetheless, we don't want the pool green. Hey, what are you doing? Everyone says you're cute. I said, what kind of dog is that? It's a cute dog. And I keep saying it's not a dog. It's half piglet, half baby elf. That's what we're convinced about. You guys having a rough day? Yep, Philippines cats. Always stressed out. Ready for a ball? You stressed out? Oh yeah, I can tell. So I'm up here on the second floor patio. I want to show you guys something real quick. Because as much as I love living in the Philippines, things can happen, right? So we had quite the storm. Something damaged the top of the roof, and we're not actually quite sure what it was. We had a small drip last week. So it was just like a little drip in the bathroom. We're like, oh, okay. So we had the guy go up on the roof. He couldn't find anything after it stopped raining for like a crack or anything. So like, okay, we'll have to keep an eye on it. Next time it rained, it was dripping down again. So he went back up there, checked everything. He said he patched 2 little spots that maybe it was leaking. Now, we went out and bought more roofing panels just to be safe, right? So we wanted to make sure we had them here because we live in the province. It's over 2 hours away from where we can buy the roofing material. So we bought extra pieces, like quite a few. We get them back to the house. Then 2 days ago, when it was quite the storm, all of a sudden I go upstairs in the bathroom and there's water everywhere. All the mats are soaked. It's just coming down. You see the paint bubbling on the ceiling. The light socket was actually just water's coming through. The light was on, so I was a little surprised. But either way, we're like, oh no, okay. At least out of all the rooms that it could have happened in, I'm grateful and blessed because it happened in the CR, or what we call the bathroom, but we call it CR here. So we have a drainage in the floor, and then there's a shower. So it didn't actually damage anything. It was just really annoying other than the sheetrock. So look at the roofing panel. We already had it replaced, so we didn't have any rain. Sorry, we had rain, but we didn't have any leaks the last 2 days. But look at this. Okay, so here's the normal part of the panel. And then as you can tell, I don't know, how that exactly happened. It doesn't really make sense unless someone threw a large rock on the roof or something. But I mean, you can see like a stain around here. So obviously something pushed the roofing panel down a little bit, like a dent. And then even though the water's supposed to run off, it started filling up. So then it was just pouring through because there was a big, cut right through here. He ended up ripping the piece of roof off. So obviously the damage looks worse now. But either way, it did quite the number in the bathroom ceiling. But you can see the stain. So something pushed the roof down. And then it just filled up with water. And then, of course, when it rained again and got really bad, then we had a problem. So anyways, love living in the Philippines, but things do happen. This could happen in any country. It could happen back in the States, but because you get tropical storms over here, water damage can be very bad. So you want to also make sure to have extra roofing panel. That could ever be an issue because, like I said, I do live hours away from the closest place where I could buy that. I can buy roofing panels in like Bahia City and stuff, but they don't carry the roof that I bought because we bought the heat resistant kind. So it really blocks a lot of the heat so the house stays cooler. And we can't buy that until we can get to City. So, Louis, you under a lot of stress, buddy? Oh yeah, it's hard being a cat in the Philippines. My wife is using her laptop to do her hair because I accidentally broke her mirror so she cannot see the back of her head. And she's trying to do her hair. So, my apologies, honey. That's my fault.
Did you show them the broken mirror?
No, I didn't show them the broken mirror, but when we were doing the gym, I didn't have any mirrors hung up, so I went into the spare room where she does all the sewing and does her hair stuff because we have a 110 inverter. And I borrowed her mirror for the gym, and I dropped it that day and broke it. So it was not an expensive mirror.
I ordered it from Shopee.
Oh, so it was from Shopee? Okay, so it's a Chinese mirror. It wasn't expensive. All right, we got to clean the pool.
Say hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
I said hi. Say hi.
You said say hi, honey, so I said hi, honey.
Okay, say hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hi.
Good.
Hello, everyone. Who's wearing a sexier bathing suit? Me or her?
Hey, look at my. Oh, I didn't see.
Well, I have to go in the pool, so I don't have matching shoes on. But I'm sure I have some to match
Well, we're wearing nothing in there, so.
this. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't get it to go as down as I would like. Okay, so what are we out of? What are we out of? Stevia, because you're making coffee. And that's a sweetener, because we don't like sugar. Okay, so when my wife says, honey, we need stevia, she means we ran out today. So it's good that how many come in a box? 100. Okay. So maybe we should order when we get halfway through.
I couldn't see if it's.
You couldn't see?
Because I always like that, just that. So how would I know it's almost empty?
When you hit cardboard at the bottom.
I don't feel the cardboard.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking in the future when we have like 20 left, we order more and then we don't run out. Just a thought. I don't know. Just a thought. But when you're in the Philippines, when you go places, usually they say out of stock, sir. And now I get it. Because even at the house, no stock, sir.
Have to order.
No stock. Yep. I have to order from Shopee. Where's your? I haven't seen your phone all day.
Yeah, it's upstairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say you never have your phone. Oh, okay. Wood delivery. You're not a dog. Don't try to convince us that you're a dog. Yeah, no way. You're not a dog. So, I just want to go on record here. And my wife's sitting there all on the corner of the couch, all sexy. And all of a sudden she looks over and she goes, "My dad's here," and jumps up and grabs the towel.
I don't know, I'm still not used to.
Well, yeah, no, I know. You're actually never wearing a bikini around the house, so obviously it was just kind of funny. Good timing, though. Good timing. Okay, lunch break is over. Had to do a couple things, send the employee out, needed some cement and some filler for finishing up the outside wall of the gym. Now that the inside is almost done, he's been doing the exterior, which, you know what, I haven't actually shown you guys that. I'll keep it pretty brief because it's not like something amazing to look at. But, yep, the walls are pretty much done. He's got to paint them, but he had to, needed a little bit of filler for something. And then, yeah, he ran out and got paint for us. Anyways, but we had lunch when he did that. And now I got to finish up the pool. It was getting really cloudy, so I couldn't see the bottom too well. So it's a little better now, so you can actually see a perfect blue and green line where I have to, it's a little hard to tell from here, but yeah, first half is blue, second half has a green bottom, so I gotta finish vacuuming. Louie, how are you this afternoon? You look wonderful, and you're getting kind of chubby, huh? You're looking chubby. And in case you're new to the channel, yes, I have a light inside of the waterfall, which matches the lights down here. However, I always shut off the waterfall whenever I'm vlogging, otherwise it's just really loud. We like the way it sounds, but when I'm trying to record and there's a waterfall in the background, it's obviously, you know, kind of loud and overtaking my voice. You're okay, Grandpa? My wife, the sexy gardener. You know, you can put some shorts on. I wasn't expecting you to stay in the bathing suit all day. I'm not complaining. It's fine to me.
What's hot?
No,
I'll be used to it, honey.
What's that?
I'll be used to this.
Good.
It's
Okay.
hot, though. I don't know, maybe because of this one or...
Maybe. I don't know. Well, it was warmer today after the clouds moved around. But she was just very entertaining to see, but she doesn't like our lawnmower, so she uses the weed whacker that's over there and goes over all the grass and then rakes after. That's okay. No, it's fine, honey. I don't mind if you use the weed whacker to cut the grass. It's okay to me. See, the Filipino sweeping, they even do this to the yard. Sweeping the grass.
Because there's a rat.
They like the broom. They carry the broom everywhere.
Rocks.
Grandpa, maybe we'll have to live stream with you soon so you can tell some war stories. Sun's going down, but it is already starting to look better. Still a little bit of green there, but it's not too bad, at least compared to this morning. All right, guys, but it is pretty much dinner time. The pool is looking very good, not 100%, but it's definitely harder to maintain a pool here than back where I came from because I never really had to do anything. It just kind of stayed clean if I left the filter on sometimes. But yeah, a little bit of an algae here because of the temperature and the sun and the rain.
It's always raining. It's that's what I noticed when it's always raining. It's good. I just checked the pH is very high.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's rained a lot lately. In fact, we actually keep having to drain the pool. So when I say that, it'll be all the way up to the very top. We'll get up in the morning and go, oh no. So we'll have to go and drain inches out of the pool, and then it keeps raining and the same thing happens again. So not a big deal, but obviously when it rains for days straight and we're not swimming in it, and then we go out there when it's nice out and we're like, oh no. So anyways, not the end of the world, not a big deal. It's not like it's killing us with cost or anything. Something on the screen. Okay. But anyways, we are going to eat dinner. You're tired?
Tired.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a little tired too, and I'm definitely hungry. And you're still rocking the bathing suit, which is great. So we'll have to do more pool videos. So she just hangs out in a bikini all day, which is fine with me. I'm not nearly as productive, but...
Oh, you were productive?
Yes. Okay. Anyways, but... Like, you can't walk around like that all day, not until, you know, I accomplish a goal.
I deal with it, guys.
Anyways, all right, thank you guys for watching.
What happened?
I know what yeah, see, it's still recording wide, but the screen is flipping around. I don't know what's going on with this thing lately.
Okay, guys. We're
Like-
having a dinner after this. So thank you for watching, and
We'll see you this weekend because we
yes.
are recording a video this weekend anyway. So we'll see you guys soon.